Welcome you all to Grade 9 English online class. Today we are going to discuss how to write formal and informal letters. So take out your pupils book and turn to page 51. Today we are going to discuss activity number 10, 14 and 15. All these activities are about how to write letters. So this activity number 10 is related to your previous lesson about this 100-meter story. Let's write a letter to Mudali Hami congratulating him on his victory. Include the following. Who are you? How you got to know about him? How you found his address? Your best wishes to him. Right. So now you have to write a letter to congratulate. ඒ කියන්නේ යාට සුබ පතලා ලියුමක් ලියන්න ඕනේ මේ මුදලි හාමිට, the person who won the race. ඒ කියන්නේ ගමෙන් ආපු මුදලි හාමිට ඔයගොල්ලෝ හිතලා ලියුමක් ලියන්න. මොනවා ගැනද? ඔයා කවුද කියලා, ඔයා කොහොමද එයා වඳුරගත්තේ කියලා, එයාගේ address එක ලැබිච්ච විදිය සහ එයාට wish කරන්න. So what kind of a letter is this? This is an informal letter. Or we can call it a personal letter. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි පෞද්ගලික කාරණාවලට ලියන letters වලට තමයි අපි informal letters කියන්නේ. So we can write these kind of letters to our friends, to our relatives, or the people who we know well. අපි හොඳටම අඳුරන අයට අපේ දිනදා විස්තර කියලා විශේෂ දේවල් ගන්වලා ලියන්න තමයි අපි personal letters or informal letters ලියන්නේ. Formal letters. What are formal letters? We write formal letters for official purposes. ඒ කියන්නේ ව්‍යාපාරික කටයුත්තක් මොනවා හරි රාජකාරී දේවල් වලට රාජකාරී ලිපි කියලා කියන්නේ we call them formal letters. So when we are writing informal letters, we can write whatever we want. We can write our thoughts, whatever we need to write. But in formal letters, ඒ කියන්නේ ව්‍යාපාරික එහෙම නැත්නම් රාජකාරී ලිපි වල we cannot write whatever we want. There is a structure of how to write a letter. First, let us discuss informal letters. Here, I have given you the format of an informal letter. What you have to write is, first you have to write the address of you. Number 52, C Street, Nigambo. This is the address I have written. Sender's address. And then you have to write the date. Next thing, and then you have to keep one rule here. There should be a gap between the salutation and the date. Salutation, dear Sumaya. Salutation එක කියලා කියන්නේ ආමන්ත්‍රණය. අපි කාටද මේක ලියන්නේ කියලා. So we can use a dear here because this is an informal letter. පෞද්ගලික දෙයක් නිසා අපිට dear හරි ඒ වගේ loving friend හරි ඒ විදිහේ මොනවා හරි දාන්න පුළුවන්. And then this is the body of the letter. The things you can write 2 or 3 paragraphs. According to your wish, you can write the content of the letter. How are you? Hope you that all are well. Like that, you can start. Now here also you can write. Now when you're writing this letter, you have to write your address, your date, and dear, who is the name? You have to write this person's name. Dear Mudali Hami. Then you can write about these things. You can write small paragraphs about these things. Who are you? First you can introduce yourself. Mudali Hami, how are you? I am. Write your name. I got to know you from the previous day race. I saw you running. You're such a talented boy. Like that you can build up the body of the letter. Now when we are writing these kind of letters, normally we use past tense. මොකක් හරි පරණ වෙච්ච සිද්ධියක් ගැන තමයි අපි කතා කරන්නේ. එතකොට past tense එකෙන් තමයි පරණ දේවල් ලියනකොට අපිට past tense එක use කරන්න පුළුවන්. So how do we write the ending? Your loving friend. You can write your loving sister, your loving friend, like that. And then you can write your name at the end. So this is the correct format of a letter. So if you get to write a letter in your examination, you have to follow this format: address, date, salutation, the body, and the ending. So now you can write this letter including these points. මේ දීලා තියෙන points include කරලා තමයි ලියන්න ඕනේ. By now complete activity 4 and 5 in your workbook. So after writing this letter, you can do this workbook activity as well. Right. Let's move on to this one. Format of an informal letter. Here they have given you the same format. And then they have given you the format of formal letter also. The page number 55, right? Turn to page number 55. Format of a formal letter. So formal letter, we write them for official purposes. So this is the format they have given you here. The person we are writing this letter. Sender's address and designation should be written here. දැන් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි official letter එකක් ලියනවා නම් අපි ඒ කෙනා කවුරු හරි secretary කෙනෙක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. සාමාන්‍ය පුද්ගලෙක් ලියන්නත් පුළුවන්. එහෙම විශේෂ පුද්ගලෙක් නම් යාගේ designation එක යාගේ රැකියාව ලියන්න. Secretary, Social Service Cup, Sahira College, Company. This is the address that I have written. එතකොට තමන්ට එහෙම මොකක් හරි designation එකක් තියෙනවා නම් ඒකත් ලියලා address එක ලියන්න. And then you have to write the date. Sender's address, date. And then you have to keep a space here. And you have to write the receiver's designation. ඒ කියන්නේ ලබන්නාගේ තනතුර ලියන්න. ඔයාලා කාටද මේක ලියන්නේ? හිතමුකෝ අපි මේ official purpose එකක් නම් සමහර විට you can write to the principal, write to a teacher, write to a manager. ඒ කවුරු හරි ඒ කෙනා දැන් principal නම් the principal, you can write the address of the school. If you are writing to another factory or something, you can write manager and the address of this person. Address official address. Then you have to write the salutation. Again, you have to keep a little space. Dear sir. Salutation should be here. Salutation and then again you have to keep a little space here. You have to write the topic of the letter. Formal letter we are writing them for a special purpose. So you have to write a small topic here. ගොඩක් දිගට විස්තර ලියන්නේ නැහැ. අපි මොකක් හරි රික්වෙස්ට් එකක් කරනවා නම් කාට හරි permission ඉල්ලනවා නම් මොනවට හරි ඒ සම්බන්ධයෙන් අපි topic එක ලියනවා. Requesting permission to do something, like requesting permission to visit a factory, something like that. You have to write the topic and you have to underline it. That is very important. And then the body of the letter. ඇතුළත් කරන කරුණු ටික ඊට පස්සේ paragraph එකක් දෙකක් විදිහට ලියන්න පුළුවන්. Basically we are writing 3 paragraphs. පුංචි paragraphs 3ක් තමයි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ලියන්නේ. And the ending. After you include everything that you want to include, you can write thank you. Yours faithfully or yours sincerely. ඒ වගේ වචනයක් දාන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ කියන්නේ ඔබට විශ්වාසනීය, faithfully or sincerely. You have to put the signature, your name with initials and your designation here. ඔයා කවුද කියලා අපහම මෙතන mention කරන්න ඕනේ. ඔයාලා හිම secretary කෙනෙක් නම් හරි or treasurer කෙනෙක් නම් හරි ඔයාලට මොකක් හරි post එකක් තියෙනවා නම් you can put it in brackets like this. Okay? So here you have to remember, you have to write all these things in the left side. හැම එකම ලියන්නේ මේ left side corner එකේ. Second මේ address, salutation, everything you have to align it to left. When you are writing normally in Sinhala, we are writing sometimes we are writing the address this side. මේ පැත්තේ receiver ගේ address එක sender ගේ address එක ලියලා receiver ගේ address එක මෙහෙම ලියන්න. But in English, when you are writing in English, you have to write all of them aligned to left. හැම එකම පිළිවෙලින් වම් පැත්තට වෙන්න තමයි ලියන්න ඕනේ. So you can copy down these formats also into your writing book, so you can keep them in your mind, the format. Right. Let's move on to activity 13. Let's read this formal letter written by the Secretary of the Environmental Society of Gulugam Vidyalaya and fill the given table below. Right. So they have given you a formal letter here. Sender's address is here. Date here. Receiver's designation. The Director General. Ports Authority Goal. Receiver's address. Salutation. Amantranya. Topic is here. And the body of the letter is here. And the ending here. Thank you, yours faithfully or yours sincerely. You have to put the sign here and the designation of the person who is sending the letter. Now you have to find the sender's address. යවන එක්කෙනාගේ address එක කොහෙද තියෙන්නේ? මුලින්ම here. You have to write it. Date, it's here. Receiver's designation. ඒ කියන්නේ ලබන්නාගේ තනතුර. Here the Director General of Port Authority. Receiver's address. ලබන්නාගේ address එක. Salutation, what is the salutation? Dear sir. Topic, this one. Complimentary clause or the ending. Here, this is the complementary clause. Sender's name, sender's designation. So this is the format. You can identify these parts after reading this given letter. Read the letter also. You have to read and find these things, and then you can write. You can move on to activity 14. Imagine you are the secretary of the social society of your school. Now, who are you? You are the secretary of the social society of your school. You have planned to visit shoe factory in your area to see how shoes are made. Now, you are going to visit a shoe factory. Write a letter to the manager of this factory, asking permission to make this event. So, you have to write, what kind of letter are you going to write? Informal or formal? Formal letter. Include the following. The purpose of your visit. Hetu, number of students and teachers, the date and time of your visit, request for permission. Now complete activities 8 and 9. After writing this letter, you can do this one. So when you're doing this, you can get an idea from this. First, you have to write the secretary, or from this format, the secretary, what is the club, science society of your school, and then date. To whom are you going to write this letter? Manager. So you have to write manager. You can write a fake address. Factory address. Yeah, number 15/2. Shoemaking DSI Gampala, like that. Then salutation, dear sir. And then what is the purpose of writing this letter? Visit shoe factory. You are write a letter to the manager of this factory asking permission to make the visit. So you can write like this. Request for permission to visit the shoe factory. Maybe the request for permission. Or you can write requesting permission to visit the shoe factory. And then like this, just follow this format. I am the secretary of Science Society. I am writing this letter to request permission to visit the Goalport. Goalport shoe factory. The grade 9 students of my school wish to visit the shoe factory on, you can write the date, and we have a team of students and teachers. We hope to reach the factory at this time. Hope to stay there for about 3 hours. Just like this letter, you can follow this letter, you can and you can write the letter. මේ දීලා තියෙන format එකම දීලා තියෙන වචනම එහාට මෙහාට කරලා උත්තර ලියන්න පුළුවන්. So you can complete activity 14.